Alright, hello everyone, and welcome back to my Minecraft Feed the Beast series, and we are back out at the Arcology today, because I wanted to show you a little bit of what I've done, and then we're going to move on to what we're doing today, which involves the Arcology. Now, my original plan was to start from the bottom and work my way up, but I decided I want my penthouse level up at the top to be completed first, because I want my new home. So I've been working on that recently. I wanted to show off what I had so far, but the main thing I wanted to show is I finally decided what I wanted to do for the sort of railings around the place. And I really like the cracked stone walls that you can make. It's quite easy, and with all the stone that I was producing to build this place, we had plenty to go around. And it works quite nicely. I really do like it. Oh, I forgot to put it on these inner areas so you don't fall down this hole and die. But yeah, I really do like the look of it, especially on the corners, and it's really gives it a good look. I'm very happy with it. It also works very well for light posts. As you can see down here, I've kind of lit up this bottom garden area, and we've got these cracked stone walls here as the pillars for these lights. It's very nice. I'm very, very happy with it. Let's turn off hover mode so we can go up a bit more quickly. And it looks good all in all. Inside the whole Arcology, I'm very happy with how that looks. And yes, that's one major thing through. I've been going back and forth on whether to use just normal stone walls or cobble walls or various types of fences. I've finally come down to this one, and I am quite pleased with it. I think it gives a good look and a nice bit of contrast with the stone that the rest of the place is made of. Gives it a little bit of pop. And I like that. I do truly like that about it. But now that we're up top, I can show you what I'm really happy about. Now this is the current state of my bedroom. As you can see, we got the beds here, using some of these nice little slab bits and pieces around the bottom to sort of accentuate the bed. Some nice side tables, plenty of shelves. I really went all out with the bibliocraft stuff. I don't know about this thing in the center. I kind of like that you can sort of stack these in weird ways, and I figured to myself, why not try and make some sort of design with it? It did not go how I had hoped. But still, it kind of looks interesting, and I don't know what in the world else to put in the middle of a bedroom. So, yeah, we got a nice little lounge area over here. I wish there was some sort of chairs or something in the mod pack. That would be cool, but there's not. So make do with the classic old school stair and sign method for furniture. It works well. I like it. And got some nice desks for us to work at. Very good, very good. I'm happy with this. I've still got a little more tweaking to go. And yeah, I am pleased so far. I am so happy about all the bibliocraft stuff. That mod is just wonderful for helping you design things. But besides the bedroom, I've also got my study/library over here with a nice enchanting table. I like these wall shelves because you can actually put them on top of stuff, and they make for a really cool railing. So right on top of the books like that, I like how that sort of separates the two areas. It's really cool. We've got more desks for studying and research. And then some nice little display cases. I haven't put stuff in them yet, but eventually there will be things. And yeah, I'm quite happy with the little study. And then over here, we have an empty room still because I cannot, for the life of me, figure out what to put over here. I was originally thinking some sort of Thaumcraft lair thing, but I don't know. I really should mess around with Thaumcraft at least a little. It does have a lot of interesting things, but I don't know. Maybe I'll use this for something else. If you have any suggestions, please leave them in the comments. I would love to hear them, because I am running a blank with what to do with this room. And then over here, we have the armory. Now, I'm still definitely working on this place. It is certainly a work in progress. I was kind of thinking these tool shelves here to display the various weaponry, these display cases for the cool weaponry, and then, of course, armor stands so that we can put all of our various bits and bobs of armor. Like, for instance, here, I have my emergency armor. As you can see, it's no longer in my ender pouch. But yeah, I am quite enjoying it. I need to eat. Oh, look at that. Notice my little chicken legs going down there. But yeah, I wanted to bring us and end us in this section because today we're going to be working in here. Not on building and making the place look nicer, but on filling it more full of things. And to do that, I am finally going to play around with the power suit stuff. Now, my gravity chest, or not gravity chest, my advanced nano chest armor has served me very well. I've got my nice jetpack, it's got some good enchantments on it, and it's served me well both for protection as well as flying around all over the place. But, you know, everyone keeps telling me I need to check out the power suits. I need to check out the power suits. So that's what we're gonna do today, and I am interested to take a look at it. They've really made a cool mod with that, and I've seen a lot of different things on the power suits online, and so I am intrigued. So, first things first, I always forget that you can do this, and several of you have reminded me that, you know, you can use this item subset tab to grab out just specific mods. And I know it's there, but I just always forget that it exists. But it is so convenient. Look at that. That's all the power suit stuff right there. I'm happy. But so first, of course, we need to make a power armor tinker table to get started with things. And that's a easy enough recipe. We just got some iron there, a little lapis, and an emerald. Now, I do hope I grabbed a lot of different resources. I looked through these and tried to look at what was interesting and cool, at least looking from here, and then tried to grab all the resources I might need from my warehouse. So hopefully this is everything for now. It'll be a good start, I think. And if not, if there's something really cool that I must build right away, we can always do a little cut. But yeah, I think a good place for it will be right here in this corner of the armor. And, we recommend experimenting with steel plates and basic circuits. Okay, so I can't do anything. Ooh, why? How do I leave this? Okay, just escape. Alright, normally, you know, you use the E to go back and forth. So I wasn't sure if you made the power suit stuff on here or on the crafting table, so I guess you do make it on the crafting table, and then add it in there to improve it and add all the different bits and bobs onto it to make it better. So let's start. Ooh, I'm going to need to make a fair amount of this wiring. So, gold nuggets and redstone, and let's just grab, we'll get 64 of these. That should serve us well for right now. Then a helmet, that is a simple enough recipe, so just 2 of these wires, and some iron up top, very nice. Then the armor torso, some more of the wiring, and iron. So basically the typical sort of shaped recipes, just with a few extra bits. There we go, very nice. The leggings, iron, and wiring. And the armor feet. Well, that's good, I really don't need to put up that recipe, but it's, it works. So we will do that. And also this power tool. This is actually probably the biggest thing I'm really interested in taking a look at. The power armor, yeah, it looks cool with all the additions you can add on to it, but I do love my nano armor. We'll see, though. I'll probably be blown away by this stuff and give up my nano armor. Oops, I meant to do that so I'd put things in the right spot. But we shall see. I'm definitely intrigued most by this, though, as it is a tool so it can work as a shovel, a pick, an axe, and even a weapon, apparently. I don't know too much about that, but we will definitely have to take a look. So let's try on the armor first and foremost. There we go. And the feet are on. Not exactly the coolest looking of things at the moment, but hey, it is still kind of a cool design. Let's just pop my current armor onto this. I like how it still glows. Very good. And, ooh, now can we do anything with this now? Okay, so we do have some options here. Ooh, alright, alright. So, they're all the plasma cannon. I really want to play with that. In-place assembler. Oh, so you can have a crafting table on your hand. That is cool. So can I just hit this if I have the resources? Will it automatically make that, or do I need to have these in my inventory? I need to have them in my inventory. So let's make a control circuit. Which, how do I make one of those? Ooh, I don't have cactus green. Alright, we'll hold off on the crafting bench and the power tool. I'll make that off screen because I actually don't have any dye on right now. But yeah, there's these. Ooh, these are cool. So, okay, so the shovel, the pickaxe, and the axe you can just make by these solenoids and some iron. So that's simple enough to make. The battery, HV capacitor, MV capacitor. I think I grabbed plenty of stuff for these HV capacitors, so I will probably make one of those. So we've got multiple weapons, a railgun, a melee assist, or a plasma cannon. Now this one is the one I'm most interested in, the plasma cannon. It looks quite cool. And that, ooh, 2 HV capacitors and 2 force field emitters. I'm probably going to have to hold off on putting that one on for now, but why don't we make some solenoids and one of these HV capacitors? So, the solenoid, oh, that's quite simple, so just iron and wiring. Let's grab that again. Now we need, I know for a fact that we need 3. We're probably going to need more, because probably that HV capacitor requires it, but let's just build those for now. Now, what do you take? Yes, so no, you don't need that. You just need wiring, glass, ender pearl, and glowstone. Ooh, do I have... Oh, I just grabbed glass panes, didn't I? Okay, well, time for our first cut. I'll be right back, everyone. Okay, just getting back now from the warehouse. Got ourselves some glass, so we should be good to go. And if I'm remembering the recipe off the top of my head now from just moments ago, glowstone, glass, ender pearl, 2 wiring, and you get an HV capacitor. There we go. Let's grab that. So for our first little addition, let's put into this an HV capacitor. Okay, battery size. There we go. So, oh, so there's a weight system. That's interesting. I'm just going to throw it up to max capacity. Let's see what happens there. Then we're going to install the, what's that one? The axe. There we go. Okay, so we can overclock it, and that'll increase its power consumption and its harvest speed. So if we, like, bump it up there, wow, 25 times speed, but it uses an entire kilojoule. That is impressive. Let's just go for that for now, because we can always tinker with that later. Let's add ourselves the pickaxe onto this, and then the shovel. And, ooh, what else can this do? So, aqua affinity. Alright, that's nice. Diamond drill upgrade. Oh, cool. That's good. And blink drive. Whoa. That. I hadn't seen anything about that before. What does that take? So, 2 force field emitters and an ion thruster. That is cool. Okay, so what do these others take? Alright, I'm gonna need more. I'm gonna need 4 more HV capacitors so that we can fill each of these with plenty of battery space. But options here are energy shield, diamond plating, regular old plating, Some jet boots. Nice, nice. Not as strong as a jetpack, but they should be strong enough to counteract gravity, and shock absorbers. Okay, and then Citizen Joe style. Interesting. Transparent armor. That's kind of cool. And then custom color. Then for the legs, we got our batteries here. A kinetic generator. Oh, that's cool. So when you move, it recharges you. I like that. I might have to install that. And the energy shield, all that. We have uphill step assists. Nice. So we won't have to jump as we walk up things. Though we can fly, or we'll be able to fly eventually, so I don't see much of a point in that. Swim boost, jump assist, sprint assist, nice. And then those same cosmetic bits. For the torso, we've got active camouflage. Nice, that's cool. I wonder if that's just a PvP thing, or if it works with evil mobs. I may have to try that out at some point in the future. The usual armor plating stuff. Then we have a jetpack. Excellent. A parachute. Could be a good thing. And a glider. Okay, that's cool. And the same cosmetic things. Then for the helmet, we have an aura meter. Oh, so they have an integration thing with Thaumcraft. That's kind of cool. Ah, but it does not reveal aura nodes. It only shows the HUD. Okay, so a limitation compared to the, I don't remember what they're called now, but the magic goggles in Thaumcraft. Flight control, that's, oh, so fly better. That'd probably be a good thing to, oh, I need one of those. Alright, I'll have to do that probably in between episodes. Night vision, oh, that requires another darn control circuit. Wow, I'm going to need a lot of cactus green. Now we have a solar generator on this. That is interesting. And then we have a water electrolyzer. That's cool, so we can breathe underwater. And an auto feeder. So you won't have to worry about ever feeding yourself again. Because that's such a problem? Maybe? I guess maybe it bothers some people. I've never really had an issue with it, though. But alright, I'm going to sort of fast forward here after building a couple of batteries and seeing perhaps... Ooh, what does the jetpack take? That needs 4 ion thrusters, and how in the world do you make those? A lot of force field emitters, so we'll need 8 force field emitters. Ooh, I'm going to need a lot of those. I'm going to need more ender pearls. Alright, so we're definitely not going to be upgrading a lot today, but let's at least get these high voltage capacitors up and going. So I'm just going to fast forward it here while I build a few different parts. Alright, bringing you back now, and as you can see, I'm building just some basic plating for now, just to give me a little extra protection at the moment. But one thing you will notice is my character is walking more slowly. I hadn't thought about that, but if we go back and look at the Tinker table here, when I have the battery in there, I did, throw up the battery all the way to here, and it did go to 10 kilograms. So there is a weight system. So between all of these items, that's 50 kilograms of weight just from the batteries that I threw on. So I'm actually going to bring these down to perhaps just the 1 millijoule-ish range at the moment. Because, yeah, that definitely did slow you down. That is interesting. I hadn't thought about that. Yeah, I saw the weight, and it processed in my brain that, hey, that means there's a weight system involved with this. But I didn't actually put 2 and 2 together. And so we're here now. But yeah, I've thrown batteries onto all of these, and we'll install just some basic plating for now. And oh, wow, so we can add more points of health, so just the basic plating to add 1 extra point of health is 2 kilograms. That is interesting. Let's see. Oh, let's bring it up to the just the 1 point of health around there. Install that. And finally that one there. Now, I'll probably eventually, between episodes, I'll go through and probably add on some shield emitters. I think that would be fun. Definitely gonna have to do some of these, like the, let's see, the sprint assist will probably be good. The uphill step probably will be a good idea. And definitely gonna need the jetpack, and definitely going to need the flight controller. Now, one thing I did add, I probably should have stopped the video when I did it, just so you guys could see, but the glider, I attached a glider onto this just with 2 basic wing parts. Really easy to make that was. It was just, whoop, there we go. Just the bit of iron in that configuration. Pretty cool. Now, I want to try this, so I am a little bit faster without all that weight, it seems, though that may just be in my head. But I'm intrigued by the glider. So let's... Oh, I can't jump over that. That's a wall now. Okay. I'm gonna grab my armor here just because I don't entirely trust this. But let's actually glide off of this way and actually try the power tool. We do have the pick attachment on. Look at that. Oh, and so we are at 3.74 of 5.28. Pardon me if I don't read that correctly. It is directly beneath my frames per second counter that I have for my recording software, so it's a little bit hard to read. But if we just sprint and jump off of here... Whoop! That did not seem to do anything. Is there like a control you have to use for the glider? Huh, because that did not seem to do a darn thing. I just kind of fell. Yeah. Okay, so I'm going to have to play around with that more. But I am definitely happy about the pick. That does seem to be quite a cool thing. Or the power tool, rather. Now, for right now, until I get some more enhancements on this, I'm going to just switch back to my good old-fashioned armor here. But I do think I am going to enjoy just looking through all the upgrades that the system has. It does seem pretty cool with like force fields and camouflage and night vision. That'll definitely be interesting. And so I cannot wait to play around with it a bit more. I am most happy about this power tool, though. Now, instead of, you know, having an axe and whatnot in my inventory, because I usually keep axes, spare axes and pickaxes in here, but I've kind of thrown them all into those tool benches over there, as you can see. So yeah, I am intrigued for this. I definitely can't wait to get the ion blaster. I think that will be just wonderful fun. But yeah, let's actually go and try this on a tree, since it is supposed to be... You saw it break that quite easily, and digs through dirt quite nicely. Let's try a tree. Let's get ourselves some wood here. There we go. Oh yeah, I think I've gotten that achievement like 4 times over the course of this playthrough. Achievement systems. Oh, it might be because I've upgraded the game several times between Mindcrack and this. That's probably why, now that I think about it. Oh god, all the pigs, they've breeded more. Oh, man. But yes, that's going to be it for this episode. I know probably not the most entertaining thing ever, but we played around with the power armor stuff a bit. I am happy about that. Especially this power tool. I'm going to have a whole lot of fun playing with this thing. Especially once I make it weaponized. I think that will be very fun. Let's turn back on hover mode. And yeah, showed you guys around my penthouse level up here. I'm quite happy with it so far. But again, if you have any fun ideas, especially for what to do about that additional area over there, I would love to hear it. But yeah, I hope you have enjoyed once again, and that you come back for the next episode where we'll do something. Probably involving the arcology. I've been away from the arcology for too long over the past few episodes. We've been over at the test site. So I really do want to get back to construction and everything over here. We've tested out a lot of stuff. Now it's time to put it into practice. But yeah, I hope you come and join me for the rest of that and seeing what else I do down here. But thank you for watching, my friends. And as always, have a good one.